Hey everybody, welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be my pickups for the months of March and April 2020. I figured since everything's still on lockdown, it'd be easier just to combine March and April just because, it'd just be easy, it would be easier. So, that's what I'm doing. So, that said, I got a lot of stuff to show you guys. So, let's get right into it. I did get my stimulus check. Thank God. I got it, I want to say, like, second week of April, if I'm remembering correctly. I did get it, so that's, the important thing. But, when I got it, I decided, okay, you know what, I have the extra money, I'm going to buy these two things, because I really need them. So, I ended up buying, first, a 5 terabyte external hard drive. This is for my Xbox One. I already had a 2 terabyte external hard drive for my Xbox One, but it was getting close to being filled up, so I figured I'll upgrade and get a bigger one. That way I can store more games. So that's always good. And then I also got, which I can't show you a box because it didn't come in its own box like this. It came in the shipping box that this other one came in was its box. That makes any sense. But I got besides that one, I got a 8 terabyte external hard drive. That's for my PS4, which is good because I didn't have an external hard drive yet for my PS4 because they only let you use one. Unlike the Xbox One, you can use two, which is cool. But yeah, so I figured, okay, it's only allowed to use one. I'm gonna get the highest one that I can, and that's 8 terabytes. So I got that, and now all my PS4 games that I have currently are all installed and all updated, which is nice because now when I want to play something, I can just pop the disc in and start playing. Sure, there might be another patch here and there, but for the most part, they're all updated and patched. Plus, this way, I can get any DLC that I might want to get, a while ago, PSN had a sale on the Spider-Man season pass deals, whatever, the Spider-Man DLC. They had it on sale, so I bought it, and I, reinstalled Spider-Man, reinstalled Spider-Man. I downloaded DNA. I downloaded the DLC and I played through it, and it was pretty good. So this way I'll be able to get all the DLC that I want for whatever games I particularly want DLC for, etc. So I'm pretty much set with this 8 terabyte hard drive, which is good because there's still a few games I still want to get. I still want to get Last of Us 2, obviously, Ghost of Tsushima, Days Gone, Death Stranding. Hopefully it'll fucking work this time. Yeah, I got Death Stranding from the library to play, and I played a good hour and a half of it, and I had saved it. I saved my game, went to bed, went to go play a little bit more of it the next morning, and you know how on some game, on most games when you save a game, you go to the main menu, it'll say, continue, load game, etc. There was nothing. I could only had the option to start a new game again. So I'm like, yeah, fuck, I'm not doing that again. So, hopefully when I actually get Death Stranding and I play it and I save it, I'll actually be able to continue. But regardless, that new hard drive will serve me well. So, but yeah, moving right along. I got one Funko Pop this month, and I got it this month, April, and it's one I've been looking for a while. I joined a Funko Pop group on Facebook, and I was like, I'm looking for, these ones, and somebody, messaged me saying, I got this one for you, $20 shipped. I'm like, okay, it's not a bad price, because Amazon had it for $16, so for $4 more, plus I did not have Prime at the time, so it'd probably be about $20 with shipping from Amazon regardless, so I just got it from this guy. And that Funko Pop is Batman Bred Death. Now, this version of Batman comes from a storyline that DC did, I want to say 2016, 2017, maybe 2018, I don't remember. Basically, there's a dark multiverse, and in this dark multiverse, there are versions of Batman who are basically they're villains, they're bad guys, but they're combined with other characters from DC. Like in this case, this is Batman combined with the Flash, so he's an evil Batman who happens to be a speedster. That makes any sense. Like there's a version of Batman who's combined with Doomsday. There's a Batman combined with Cyborg. I can't think of all the actual characters' names, but there's a character, the Batman who laughs, which is Batman combined with the Joker. You know, things like that. So it's kind of cool. But I was drawn to the Red Death because I just thought he just looks cool. He does look cool. So glad you got that off the list. Next, got a pretty decent stack of movies, so I'll show those off first before I get to games. First, I picked up Wonder Woman Bloodlines, DC animated movie. Haven't watched it yet, but looking forward to it. All the DC animated movies are pretty decent, minus obviously some changes to the story or whatever. But for the most part, they're entertaining. So next, I picked up Superman Red Son. I don't remember if I read the graphic novel, but this is the Elseworld story where instead of Superman's rocket landing in Kansas, he actually lands in Russia. So, but it was pretty interesting. So, I recommend it if you're looking for something different for Superman. If you like Superman. But next, I picked up X-Men Dark Phoenix. Saw this in theaters with my dad. And I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people are like mixed on it, but for the most part, it was decent. What's funny is that everybody likes to shit on The Last Stand because, like, oh, you know, Phoenix, she was such a thrown character for that movie and blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, she was because the main storyline of The Last Stand was the cure. Duh. Of course, the Phoenix aspect was going to take a backseat to the main plot, which was the cure. Duh. Yeah, Dark Phoenix, I enjoyed it. And it'd be a shame we won't be able to see these actors play these characters again. And once they get, once they get absorbed and shown off in the MCU, it's probably going to be recasted, which is a shame. But for the most part, I still enjoy this movie. Sue me. Next, I picked up Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was fine. My only complaint with the movie, my only complaint with the movie, is that when at the very, and this is to be spoilers, by the way, but at the end of the movie, when Rey and Ben are taking on Palpatine, and Palpatine force pushes Ben off a cliff, and Rey is wanting the Jedi, she's wanting to hear the Jedi and have them give her strength and whatnot. I think it would be much better, payoff, but it would be better if you could actually see them. You hear Anakin, you hear Mace Windu, you hear Obi-Wan, both old and young. You hear Yoda, you hear Ahsoka, which is pretty cool. You hear a few others. It'd be better if you actually see them. So, but other than that, I still enjoyed the movie. So, and for me, it's Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I take the good with the bad, which you should, it's, for me, that's just how I do it. So, hate me if you want. I don't care. But moving right along, picked up Transformers, the first movie. Now with this, I just need 2 and 3, and my Transformers movies will be complete. I really did enjoy this movie when it first came out. I saw it in theaters, and I liked it a lot. So definitely a pretty good movie. Definitely a good movie. I know a lot of people are kind of meh on the sequels, but overall, just like Star Wars, I take the flaws with the good with Transformers. So again, hate me if you want. I don't care. As you can see, it's the steelbook, which is cool. Next, I picked up Spider-Man Far From Home. I haven't seen it since the theaters, so looking forward to watching it again fresh. But when I saw it in theaters, I thought it was pretty good. So looking forward to what they do with Spider-Man 3, or whatever they call Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man Home, whatever. And then finally the last movie I got here. Picked up Batman Hush, another DC animated movie. This was pretty good, except I did not like the twist at the end. In the storyline, Hush ends up being Bruce's old childhood friend. In this, they changed it to the Riddler, which is kind of that's kind of bad. But other than that, it was still decent for what it was. So yeah, that's all the movies I got these last 2 months. Pretty decent haul in my opinion. So some movies I know were kind of mixed with people, but for the most part I enjoyed them. Now on to games. I got one Switch game this I got it last month in March, and it's my first time with this game or this series, and I picked it up on a whim. I was actually surprised my GameStop actually had any copies of it, because I went and got a different game. It came out on the same day as this game, and I said, "Do you have any copies of it? That's not pre-orders." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we do." So I was like, "This what I'll get. I'll give a copy to try." And so far, I'm liking it. I have not been playing it every single day, but so far, I like it. I think it's relaxing. It's like Minecraft, kind of, sort of. But so far, I'm enjoying it. And that game is Animal Crossing: New Horizons. So far, like I said, I'm enjoying it for being my first Animal Crossing game. So it's pretty good. So, but if you're on the fence about it, I'd say wait for a price drop, or rent it first if you can, etc. So, but next, for Xbox One, I picked up Gears 5. I've only I'm at the very, 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 very early beginning of this game, so I can't say much on it. I know a lot of people were mixed, but until I play it thoroughly myself, I can't, obviously comment on it. But from what I've played so far, it's good. It's cool. I'm enjoying it so far. So next game I picked up for Xbox One. Picked up Metro Exodus. Haven't started yet. I'm still about halfway through last light, I think. So I was not gonna play this finish last light, but I got it just to have it so that way when I finish last light I can start playing Exodus. So looking forward to it though. And next, this last Xbox One game I picked up. I went to go pick this up when I got Animal Crossing. This was the game I was originally going to pick up only. But then I was like, screw it, I'll pick up Animal Crossing and give it a shot. And that game is Doom Eternal. It was fun as hell. Love it. I definitely recommend it. It's very much more fast-paced than the original Doom. And it's got one enemy that's a pain in the fucking ass. The Marauder. I hate this guy. He's annoying as fuck. Because you only have a set space where you can actually damage him, and it's annoying. But other than that, great game. Love it. A lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with it. Might go back through it again and try to get more achievements and whatnot. But overall, I still enjoyed it. So, and when I went to pick up Doom Eternal, I got this little thing as a pre-order bonus. I know it's stupid, but I think it's kind of cool. And I got a little Doom Eternal lunchbox, mini lunchbox tin thing. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. So I liked it. It's cool. But moving along, I got one more stack of games to show you guys, and it's PS4. PS4 related stuff. Let me shuffle some stuff around here so I can make some room. Alright. Now, 2 of these games I actually imported from Amazon UK, just because because these games, I'll explain, like, this first game. I picked up Infamous First Light. This was a sort of a DLC / expansion on Infamous Second Son, and I really wanted to play it, but I wanted to get a physical version. And so finally I didn't break down. I finally decided, okay, I'm gonna finally order this damn thing off Amazon UK. So it was pretty cheap. It was, I want to say it was like 16 something, give or take. So figured, why the hell not? Now this next game here, we do have a regular version of this game here in the States, but I wanted the PAL version because unlike this version, our version has a little DLC, but it comes on a download code. It's not on disc, which annoys the crap out of me. So I did some digging. I found that the PAL version of this game has a second disc that has all the DLC. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get that version when I can. So when I ordered Infamous First Light, I ordered this as well, and that is Middle Earth Shadow of War Definitive Edition. Like I said, we do have this version of this game in the States, but DLC is not on disc, which is annoying. So I got this. I got the PAL version, as you can see. 2 discs. One is the main. It's pretty much like Red Dead Redemption. One disc is to install, like a data disc that you install, and then you put the other disc in and it installs the rest of the way. So it's like that. But I'm glad to have this because it's got, like I said, it's got all the DLC on disc. So I'm not going to start it yet because I'm still about, I want to say I'm near close to the end of Shadow of Mordor. But I wanted to have it in reserve so that, when I finish Shadow of Mordor, I can start Shadow of War. So, and the next game I picked up Devil May Cry 5. Devil May Cry 5 is an amazing game. I played it already. What I like to do, what I will do sometimes, and I recommend doing this too, if you have a library near you and they rent games and you're kind of unsure or you just want to play it and try it, like a particular game, rent it from the library, check it out, and then that way you'll know if you're going to like it or not. Devil May Cry 5 is a great game. It really is. I can't wait to play it again. That's what happened to me with Death Stranding. I got Death Stranding from the library. Figured this would be a good way to try it. I mean, I was still planning on already getting it, but I was going to get it for cheap because I'm not a big Hideo Kojima fan. But this way, it's like, okay, I can at least try it and play a little bit of it. And like I said, I ran into that glitch, which is weird. But anyways, Devil May Cry 5, great game. And this last game I got here, I picked up Resident Evil 3 remake. I had a blast with this game. A lot of people didn't like it because it was pretty short and it had cut content, which I understand its opinion is something to complain about. And I will say that. I will agree with that. The cut content thing is kind of bullshit. I would have loved to see Mercenaries mode, but since they added Resistance, they probably figured, okay, we don't need Mercenaries mode, which is stupid, but whatever. But I got this for $49 instead of $60 for the longest time, months leading up to this game's release. Amazon had it for pre-order for $49, whatever, $49.99, $49.95, whatever. And I was like, I'll pre-order, I'll get it for that price, and I did. So I got I saved a little extra money on it. So I'm a little biased, a little bit. But for the most part, I still enjoyed it. Looking forward to the next game. I've been hearing rumblings of a Resident Evil 4 remake, which is I'm kind of on. Really, I'd rather have Code Veronica first for RE4 because really the only thing they can do with an RE4 remake is they can remake it in this graphical fidelity like 3 and 2 and give you the ability to move and shoot. That's really all they can do, in my opinion. I'm sure they can add content, they can do this, they can do that, but for the most part, all they can really do is pretty it up and make you be able to move and shoot. That's it. I'd rather have Code Veronica first, but that's me. But, yeah, guys, that being said, that is all my pickups for the months of March and April 2020. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like, please comment, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you in the future with another video. Have a good one.